Okay, good morning class. For today, our lesson is all about the z-score. So what do you mean by z-score? So z-score is basically a measure of an observation's distance from the mean. Okay? Now, in order for us to get the value of the z-score, we will be using this formula right here. So z-score, or z, is equal to the observation minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. Okay? So let me give you an example. So what if we want to know the z-score of John, Luke, and Faye? Okay? So we already have the scores of those three students, 18, 14, and 28 respectively among those three students. What we need to have are the mean and the standard deviation. So let's compute first for the mean. So to compute for the mean, we will add all of this. So 29 plus 18 plus 14 plus 25 plus 28, and that will give us 114. Okay? And then the next step is, of course, we will divide 114 by the number of observations, which is 5. Okay? Equals 22.8. Okay, or 22.80. Okay? Now that we have the value of the mean, the next thing we will do is try to find out the value of the standard deviation. And here's the formula. Right here, we need the mean. So let's solve for the standard deviation. So the mean, or our mean, is 22.80. Okay. So this means all of this are 22.80. Okay. So we will subtract each observation to the mean. Okay, so 29 minus the mean, and that will give us 6.20. 18 minus the mean is equal to negative 4.80. 14 minus the mean is equal to negative 8.80. 25 minus the mean, and that will give us 2.20. And 28 minus the mean, and that will give us 5.20. Okay? And then we will square each of this. If you're going to look at the formula, we will square each of this. Okay? So square this, the answer is 38.44. This is 23.04. Okay? Negative 8.80 square is equal to 77.44. 2.20 square is equal to 4.84. Okay? And 5.20 square is equal to 27.04. Okay. Before I proceed, let's just have a review here. Okay, so first we computed the mean. We add all of this, that's 114 divided by the number of observations, which is 5. It's 22.80. And then we will subtract each of this. 29 minus the mean is equal to this, and then square that. This is the result. 18 minus 22.80 is equal to this, and then we will square that or multiply that by itself. The answer is that. 14 minus the mean, this is the answer, negative 8.80. We will square that. The answer is 77.44. 25 minus this is equal to 2.20. We will square that. The answer is 4.84. 28 minus the mean, it's 5.20. We will square that. The answer is 27.04. Okay? The next step is, according to this symbol means we will add all of this, and the answer is equal to 170.80. Okay? Now, using the formula, this means this is equal to 170.80 divided by our n, the total number of observations, okay, and that is equal to 5, equals the square root of 34.16, and the square root of that is equivalent to 5.84. Okay. Okay, so now that we have our mean, okay, and the standard deviation, those two things are the things we need in order for us to get the z-scores of these three, okay? So now we will compute the z-scores of John, Luke, and Faith. Okay, so now that we know the value of the mean and the standard deviation, we can now compute the z-score of those three students a while ago. Our students are John, Luke, and Faith. We need to find out the z-scores of those students. And again, this is the formula for the z-score, and we get 22.8 as the value of our mean, and the standard deviation is 5.84. Okay? So let's compute first the z-score of John. So that's x, which is the observation of John, which is 18, minus the mean, which is 22.8, divided by the standard deviation, which is equal to 5.84. Okay, and that is equal to 18 minus 22.8 is equivalent to negative 4.80 divided by 5.84. So the answer is equal to negative 0.80. Okay? Next is Luke. Okay? What's the z-score of Luke? 14 minus the mean, which is 22.8, divided by 5.84 equals negative 8.80 divided by 5.84, and this is equal to negative 1.46. Okay? And then now we have Faith. This is the last one. 28 is the score of Faith, minus the mean, which is 22.8, divided by our standard deviation, which is 5.84. And this is equal to 5.20 divided by 5.84. And the answer is 0.87. So these are the z-scores of John, Luke, and Faith. So let's just have a review. So again, in order for us to get the z-score of these three, what we need are the scores of those three, the mean and the standard deviation. Now the scores are already given. What we need to compute are the means and the standard deviation, and a while ago we were able to compute for those two, and the values of those two are 22.8, which is the mean, and the standard deviation is 5.84. Now using those values in this formula, we will just plug them in. So 18 is the score, 22.8 is the mean, and 5.84 is the standard deviation for John, Luke, and Faith. Just look at the look at the work. So the answers are negative 0.80, negative 1.46, and 0.87.